Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. You know, today is Father's Day, and it's got me thinking about all my fond memories of my dad. Like the day he saved my life. We were at Hara Arena for a record show. Dad was he's a big Rolling Stones collector. He was looking for bootlegs, and I would buy anything with the word Aerosmith on it. So we were down there together and having a whale of a time. And little did we know that something horrible was about to happen.
Dun, dun, dun.
That was the day of the big fire at Hara Arena. I guess there was some kind of an electrical problem in one of the offices in the back. But anyway, next thing we know, the entire place is engulfed in flames, and people are screaming, and it's just a horrible scene. So we start running for the door like everybody else, and in the chaos, I tripped and I twisted my ankle, and I couldn't move. And there were so many people rushing past us that Dad didn't even notice, and he was still running. And so I saw him about 200 feet away. He turned a corner and disappeared. And that's when the reality of my situation started to set in, and I realized, no, I'm not going to make it. And then all of a sudden, over the din of the crowd, I hear this roar, this beastly roar, Josh! And I look up and I see Dad coming around the corner, and he's looking for me. And we make eye contact, but by now, the ceiling is collapsing and there's debris everywhere. And so I just, Dad, we're not both going to make it out of here. Just save yourself. You got two other kids and Mom to look out for. Just go. But he wouldn't listen to me. And he starts charging through all the debris and through all the people who are still flooding out of the place. He looked like some kind of majestic salmon swimming upstream. And he comes toward me, and he finally catches up to me, and he reached down and grabbed me by my belt and lifted me up over his shoulder. And I'll never forget it. It's such a vivid memory, even though I was so young at the time. I think I was only probably 22. So he's got me over his shoulder, and he starts making his way toward the door. And it's a mess. There's debris everywhere. There was this big beam that fell down between us and the only exit. And the thing must have weighed like 2 tons, and it was burning. It was on fire. And Dad reaches down with one meaty paw and just flings it aside like a toothpick, and carries me on out, and we make it out of the place to safety. And I just remember, looking up at him and thinking, yeah, that's my dad. It's a moment I'll never forget. So Dad, happy Father's Day. I hope you do something fun, and love you very much.